Fucking Ronky. What a weird ass coin. You know what it reminds me of, man, is those weird knockoff punk Kongs, those punk Kong things, whatever those were. You know what I mean? They remind me of those in a even shittier way.
Like the punk Kongs, or the
Yeah, actually, no, they don't. There's fuck.
they're definitely Kong inspired. Definitely Kong vibes. There's, I mean, like a lot of the community ones were Kongs, or quite a few of them. There's a Kong vibe to it, for sure. And normally I would hate that. I'm just gonna tweet this out real quick.
Why would you hate it?
Well, okay, hang on. Let me just drop the link here.
All right. Well, Henry's gonna fire off a tweet. What's up, my boys? So here's the deal. Like after a stream this morning, guys, I just I'm taking a little break, and then I come back to my computer and I'm just like poking around as I do. I like to poke, and then I just am clicking through some wallets, and I see you ever click through your wallets? By the way, I invited Joe. So let's see if Joe can pop in too. That'd be awesome.
Did you say, do I ever look through my wallets?
No, I was while you're doing that, I was telling everyone a story real quick because people are asking a question. So I was just poking through my wallets. Okay, do you ever, when you click on your wallets, you ever see like a balance that doesn't look right, like looks really high, and you're like, what the fuck? You're like, I got money somewhere that I didn't know, and you click, and it's either like some funny exchange rate or it's just a glitch, or every so often you get lucky and there's some money there.
Yeah.
None of that happened today. So that didn't happen to me. No, but what did happen is, Anthony, the Claire Silver sold. I've got a Claire Silver I've listed for the past like week for an ETH, which is just it's the mint price. It didn't sell high. It went well above the floor because it's a rare one. But I had it listed. It sold, and I had that listed so I could get a Lil Pudgy, and now we can get a Lil Pudgy. So like I'm gonna be scrolling and looking and hoping to find the right one, but we're right in range. Like I can just go buy one now. I even transfer my money to a different wallet because, like Henry, the wallet that I had my little stolen from, I never signed an approval, so I imagine it's fine, but I don't want to chance it, like buy another Lil Pudgy and that it's compromised and it's gone right away. So transfer my ETH to another wallet and I'll buy it on that one. But some good looking Lils here.
We talked the other day, and I haven't. Okay, so I haven't made a move yet. Like I talked to either like a V1 Punk or a Pudgy. I forgot I made a little bit of money off of Story and Kaido. So I'm like, I've got some ETH that I'm fine playing with. So I'm thinking either V1. I got to get over my like I'll never own a Pudgy, and maybe just like grab a little Pudgy.
I don't think you can go wrong.
You need a Ronky. You need one of the Ronky NFTs.
Where do I find those? The Sky.
They're on Mavis Marketplace.
Mavis.
Yeah. Choina, I saw your comment. So okay, Owl, I think is still in the. Is he still in the States, or has he gone back overseas?
Choina's Australia, I think, somewhere. So.
I don't think he's in. Well, I'm not saying Choina's not in Australia, but I was hanging out with Owl, and I don't remember him saying
Choina might have been ETH Denver too, or like an Avagachi meetup or some shit. Choina is a traveler of the world, maybe.
So I think some of the gotchis, because I know Jay. So Jay, Lost Local, he's a Kong. He's deep with Avagachi, although like his last day was right after ETH Denver. So saw him at ETH Denver, and he came to the Kong's event and came to the Kong. Yeah, he's still. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Choina, shit. I didn't know, man.
I was going to say, Jay said they were going to Breckenridge after the event. And I think Owl was going to Breckenridge. So that totally makes sense. Yeah. Small world, isn't it? Jay's a great guy. I've known him. And when I say I've hung out like at events for, I don't know, a few years now. So I like him a lot. He's smart. Big Kong supporter too. And Owl's Owl. Owl's just... Isn't it crazy that Owl was one of the first people we met in Web3, like through NFT boxes?
Yeah. I love the guy.
Choina, we didn't meet. What, Choina, why didn't you come to the Kong's party, bro? You're in Colorado, out at Breckenridge, having dinner with Owl. You didn't show up.
It's fucked up, man. Dude, the Ronkies are the #1 collection, huh?
Yeah, right now. Wow. Yep. They're, you know, there's something like, it's funny. Okay. I'll go on a little branch here for a second. So it's fine to go off the beaten path, right?
There's no
There's
path.
no path.
There's
Yeah.
no
Perfect.
fucking path.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. I've been bearish on Ronin. Yeah, I've been bearish on Ronin maybe for like 5-6 months, give or take. Could even be longer. Because I kind of felt like they're so pigeonholed. Like they're just so in their own corner, and they do not have a megaphone. They have the coffers for a megaphone, but like they don't use it. And I'm like, I know what that's like. Not to have the coffers and not use it, but to just not use it, or to not have the ability to use it, to not know how to. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like that. Yeah. So I know what that's like as a project. If you can't get out there, nobody knows about you, and you slowly just like eat yourself until you're like, there's no treasury left. It's just a hobby. And we have seen almost every project that ever launched take that cycle, and go from like, we're building, we're doing this, we're doing that, to we're not doing anything. Valeria, right? That happened at ETH Denver. Valeria, VC money,
No
hyped.
VC money.
Oh, I thought they okay, they had a token, right? Did they do a raise through their token, like a pre-sale or anything?
They did like a community token, but they didn't launch. They announced that shit right before they launched their official token.
Okay. So either way, Valeria, like physical products, something viable, something cool, and then just like that, they're done, right? Just like that, they're done. Yeah, I like him. I like him, but I don't like that face actually.
No,
that's my least favorite
Giga Chad face.
Yeah, I don't like it, that one.
Giga Ronky.
So, yeah, we've seen so many of those kind of projects. We've seen so many projects that just end up into nothing. And so I felt like, all right, Sky Mavis or Ronin in particular, like, yeah, they're a gaming chain, but the games don't really seem to matter long term. They matter through TGE, and then it's like everything else that exists, nobody gives a fuck. So I'm just like, okay, you got Open Ronin coming. The marketing for it, in my opinion, was just very low tier. I do like that one.
Hideous. I love it.
Yeah, I think the uglier the better in this collection. So
they're so ugly, dude.
They are so ugly. And I'll get to this. I'm going like long fucking story. We haven't talked in forever. We haven't like talked Web3 deep in forever. So apologies for it being so long. Cut me off anytime.
You're good.
So like they didn't do a good job rolling it out. And I'm just like, in my opinion, and yeah, it's a slow grind. We can get there, but no, dude, you need to have hype. You need to have people behind you. You need to have the right people behind you. And I've just been bearish. And when I was in Denver, I was scheduled to do a podcast with Bariner. I think anyway, Bariner is like a OG Axie Infinity guy. I like him. He's OG Kong. And when we were before the podcast went live, and I just said, hey, is this unfiltered? And he's like, yeah, it's unfiltered. He's like, we try to stay Ronin positive, but like it's unfiltered. And
is that the one you did
Ronin,
on Twitter, on Twitch?
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah.
I said like, okay. Oh, that's right. You were there.
I was watching.
I said unfiltered and Ronin positive to me are not like the same, unfiltered is just unfiltered. And he's like, no, just be like, be you. So we talked, and like, I didn't shit talk Ronin. I just like said what I think about it, which I think is a bit objective. And I saw that like there's other people that feel the same way. And I saw that there's, like the foundation of Kongs was Axie guys. Like that was like OG Axie dudes were like the beginning people in Kongs. And so a lot of them came to the party. I met them. I started to see the Kongs people I hung out with that were, bullish on the things that were happening on Ronin, like mints that were happening. And I was like, like there's something there. There is something there. And when you're in person and you see it a little more, you're like, oh, okay, like this is it's something. Ronky minted, and I've been playing the shitters since day one, and I think it's been an absolute kind of dumpster fire for the majority of them. And like a token on Ronin that goes to like 5 million is like, holy shit, it hit 5 million. That's the market for it. That's the liquidity. So I was like I was fine playing the shit coins, but I was just bearish on like, where's this going? There's no liquidity and this, that, and the other. And I still don't think like meme coins are the ticket for Ronin at all. In fact, I think it's awkward as hell. It's one of the most awkward things because like a lot of the Ronin crowd didn't play the soul shitters and the old school ETH shitters. Like it's new to them. You see that it's new. You almost feel a little bad when you are playing because you're like, I don't know. It feels like you're dunking on people to a certain degree.
Yep.
But I can't take away from the fact that these motherfuckers are out there grinding, dude. They're learning it. They're learning it for like the first time, and they're grinding. And
the
they're
native
figuring,
Ronin dudes.
Yeah, the rice farmers, the ones that you might think wouldn't spend $5 on something or risk $35 or 500. Like they're playing. Most of them are probably losing, but they're playing, and some people have become successful at it. And Ronky was the first actual meme that I was like, no, this isn't forced. All of the other ones just were very forced feeling. And like meme culture is just like, it's memes, right? Like you don't force it. Like you can help it along. You can raid tweets. You can like get together, which is probably one of the best things they've done. They've coalesced in a channel in the Ronin Discord, and like they raid tweets. They do the real organic kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? Like the stuff that you remember when Mudang launched, and you're like the community's kind of fractured. They haven't really gotten together. Ronin's the opposite. It's like these guys have gotten together. They're doing art for people. They're memeing. Like they're memeing, and they're only getting better at it. And so I'm like, you know what? No, this chain's like very capable of rating and showing support. And at some point, the gaming narrative, I really do believe, will matter. And Ronin has its niche. Like focus on the gaming side of things, focus on bringing people in the space. Like everybody talks about bringing people from Web 2 into Web 3. And this is what I talked to Baranar about. I'm like, why are we kind of wasting our time in like, let's say the Ronin community, trying to bring people outside in from Web 2? That's a big step for a lot of people. There's a whole lot of people in Web 3 that have no idea that Ronin exists. No idea.
Yeah.
And focus on them. Bring those people over. They're already degenning. That's the crowd to go after. So, so I've liked what I've seen with Ronky. Like people just kind of coalescing around a meme and going ham on Twitter with it and being super supportive. I've seen people from the outside that are coming in. Like I've seen people, some like most of them have probably been gifted them, but it doesn't matter. Like they're coming in, they're tweeting about it. These are like large follower accounts. So like it's good. I'll pause and let you talk.
What's the Ronin Dex?
Katana.
I never remember the Katana. Dude, this guy's fucking great too.
Oh yeah, I like him. You know what?
I like the sticky note.
I've seen this one in tweets, like where like it's been used as like one of the memes.
Yeah, he's awesome. All right, let me see if I can find it.
What are you looking for?
Katana.
Oh, if you go to the Ronin app, like if you Google it.
Oh, that's too scary.
No, I know, but you can go through the Ronin app. Like not just go straight to Katana. You can go to the Ronin app and then.
Which is RoninChain.com, is that right?
Yeah, go to that.
I'm scared to fucking death Googling any crypto shit and following links. RoninChain.com.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just.
Do you think can Ronky get to 20 mil?
Yeah, absolutely. It hit 8 point something.
Oh shit.
Yeah, absolutely it can. Yeah. RoninChain.com. App.RoninChain.com.
App.RoninChain. App.Ronin. Whoops. Yeah, all right.
20 million. I think right now it's Ronky.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's Katana. All right, cool. Swap LP. Let's go.
Yeah. So before ETH Denver, I would have said no to a 20 mil market cap, at least anytime soon. Like, of course, anything can happen. And a token takes off, but I see it now. I don't think memes are going to be like the main component of Ronin. I don't think they could or should be, but it's nice to see that like a sticky element of Web3 actually sticks on Ronin, because that's one of those sticky things that can bring other people into. I think people are seeing that.
The gaming shit's so rough though. Not the Ronin stuff. If anywhere's got great games or good games or whatever, it's Ronin. But like, dude, people, have you noticed the past like few weeks people are getting really soured on games?
No, I didn't notice that they've been getting sour on games,
Oh,
but
dude.
I think, but not anymore. Okay, more sour than people have already been.
Yeah, because you even got big dudes like Jonah, like one of the biggest Web3 gaming dudes.
No, I don't.
Hang on, I'll pull him up. But like, he's finally in that camp, and gaming is his shit. This dude, real Jonah Blake. This dude.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You don't know him?
No,
Damn.
I don't think so.
He's probably the biggest gaming fuck, dude, whatever you want to call him, like influencer, but content creator slash like builder. Like he partners with places, he builds shit, marketing, all that stuff. Lots of connections to like Web2 gaming stuff, and he's like, dude, it's not happening. The Web3 gaming is not happening. Like nobody likes the games. The community sucks. He is tweeting now. He's like, AI gaming's different. AI gaming's gonna actually blow away Web3 gaming. But
I think people's expectations are kind of fucked when it comes to Web3 gaming anyway.
Dude, yes.
So like the thing is, we've got all these different elements of Web3 that you can play in to make money. That's what we're all trying to do, is to make money. So you could do content in Web3 that can make you money if you can crack the code, or farm airdrops from like Kaido or Story or any of those, right? So you could go content route, you can go shit coins, and there's all different chains to go shit coins on. You can go NFTs if you kind of like that game. It's a casino, man. You can play roulette, you can play blackjack, you can play Texas Hold'em, you can play the slots. And some people like to play all of it. Some people only like to play one element. I just think gaming is one of those elements that people can play who maybe want to slow play their bankroll. They're like, hey, I like farming this way. I feel like I have an edge. Everybody at the casino feels like they have an edge. People feel like when they're playing games, they've got a little bit of an edge. I do this, I do that, and this is going to give me a bigger airdrop or in-game rewards. And in the end, I don't think it has to be anything more than that right now, which is why almost every game is eventually going to fail, because after TGE, nobody gives a shit.
Yep. Because there's not real gamers here. There's like some hardcore fucking gamers, but for the most part, it's not like, this is not a gaming, whatever. Like Web3 dudes are not automatically gamers, and gamers fucking hate crypto. Still, fucking nuts.
But what if you just want a game to be able to play Web3 that way? What if that's the games in the Web3 casino that you like to play? I don't mean the literal games. You're like, I'm not a shitcoiner. I'm not an NFT person. I like playing games. One of our guys, he's like I don't know. He's got like 5 gens. Plays Play and Collect. Plays a ton of games on Pixels. He's like big into games, and I know that for him, playing games in Web3 feels less gambly to him.
Fair.
So I feel like it's like, that's the side of it that some people like, and I think Ronin's a good chain for that. Do I think any game is like, hey, yeah, tonight me and my boys are going to sit down and play? It's not like playing Call of Duty, right? Mm-hmm. It's bubblegum kind of shit.
All right, here's what I'm looking for, and I don't see it. I'm trying to find something like Dex Screener that just lists a whole bunch of tokens, but that's Ronin. Is that Katana too?
Are they on Dex Tools or Dex Screener?
It's got to be Dex.
Or no. They're like Gecko Terminal or something.
All right, I saw that. All right, hang on. I just want to get a feel for it all. Gecko Terminal. Okay. Oh, dude, that new Axie MMO looks fucking amazing. That I want to play. I signed up for like the early access beta of that. That looks fucking amazing.
It does look pretty good.
Like,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. This is what I was looking for.
Is it Gecko Terminal? Yeah,
Gecko Terminal. Yeah. Okay. It's funny because I've heard of probably most of the big ones.
The
I've
big
heard of
ones
Kaggy's
are.
Coin.
No, that's not Kaggy's coin.
Oh, it's
That's
not?
Kag. It's cute Asian girl, and I think it was done by OP Holder, or he's the major guy behind it. If he didn't launch it, he's like the major. He's like there's Coco, there's OP Holder. Coco is obviously Coco. He moves every market. OP Holder does too, but Coco greater than OP Holder. Kag, Koku, Ronki, obviously.
Does Kaggy have a coin? Or did he
Probably.
support Kag because it's like kind of like his name? Because I've
maybe
seen
I know he had some coin tokens he was launching, and he then had to like apologize for being
rugging the shit.
I think people just it was their kind of first like wild goes at it, and they're like, oh shit, I can say something and make money. I can say something and make money. That there are some people who I know are like, that goes to their head a bit.
Yeah. By the way, I'm zeroing in on a couple Lil Pudgies. I like that one. He's a little above floor, but I like him.
I like him.
He's not I don't think he's the one, but I like him. I pulled him off to the side because I like him. I like that guy.
Ooh,
I always like that hat. That reminds me of the one I had when I first had a Lil Pudgy.
Yeah. Was yours red or something?
It was like, dude, it was so similar. Same hat.
No, red hat, or was it gray hat?
This is the gray hat. So that's the one I had before that I loved, like fucking loved. Whatever. I sold him. That's not the one I had stolen. That one I sold, and then I flipped it, got another one. That one was stolen. This one I loved, though. That was a fucking perfect little. This one I like, and this guy's pretty close to the floor. I like that one.
Yeah, he's fun.
Yeah, like whatever it is going to be like, branding for the show. So it's got.
Got it. Yep.
It's got to be like the right one. But I'm looking still. We'll pick a name. We're gonna lean into this shit. Some cute little ones here. I'm not trying to play the floor perfect either. Like waiting for them to drop because it feels like everything's about to pull back a bit, right?
I don't even know.
Like general, like nobody's happy with any of the news out there, even though it's nothing but good news. So I'm like, okay, well, if good news ain't moving the market, I kind of only feel like we're going one way right now, and I can't even think any catalyst coming up too. Rate cuts in a couple months, maybe.
Weird. Because like, okay, the summit the other day was absolutely lame. If you look at it as like that many people are showing up, it was lame from the standpoint like. It didn't last very long. It wasn't juicy, but I don't mean that there had to be the announcement we hoped for of like buying Bitcoin. I think just the idea that the government stopped attacking us and is actually embracing us and is actually wanting to take part in it. I know there's people who don't like that. I think long-term it's good.
Dude, the juiciest thing to come from it was like them they're a part of the executive order, but saying that banks can self-custody crypto now. It was like all the best shit out of that was all banking related. Banks can custody crypto. Banks can offer crypto services. Before, it's like they could, but they had to count it as a liability on their sheet, and whatever that means, right? That changed. That's completely different now. So that to me feels like game on because of that. But
I just think I think we got to wash out people who have no idea what is good for crypto and what isn't. Because those are people who are, oh man, Donald Trump, look at my bag since Trump took office. It's really, Bitcoin's obviously taken the lead, right? Alts are bleeding. But I just think it's just going to take a little bit more time. I think things are only going to get better. We thought we were going to have to wait for Congress to pass law for strategic reserve. And we got an executive order. That's fucking great. So I don't know what it is that maybe what people wanted was their idea that by spring we were going to be at 150,000 Bitcoin. Maybe that's why people are like, oh man, we actually pulled back from.
What they want though, they want to know how much we're going to spend on Bitcoin and how frequently. They want real specific shit, like knowing the bags are going to get pumped. And that's what they wanted. And because we didn't get that, and people are like, well, now we're waiting longer. And we're back to where we were, which is waiting for something that tells us it's go time. And it's still just like waiting for that, which is dumb. It's go time now while not everybody else is buying. That's buy time, because that other part of it comes. Like that's coming.
Where I don't want to be so narrow-minded to think that the government being a part of this is nothing but bullish, but that is how I feel. Like, I can't walk off the idea that that's exactly how I feel. But there is a negative side to everything. Yeah. And I'm just wondering, like, what is the negative side? Like, what's the shit that I'm not thinking of when I'm just bullish on it?
Okay. Negative side is that right now, Binance through market makers manipulate the market. And they do. Marty Party puts out these threads all the fucking time showing liquidation levels, and he goes, watch, we're going to dump now down to whatever level. And he'll call the level, and then it happens. And he's like, watch, now we're going to go up to this level. And he does it by looking at where all the leverage positions are. Yeah. And he traces this, and he puts out tweets showing it. He traces money sent from Binance to Wintermute. Then Wintermute goes and they dump the market, or they pump the market to those levels over and over and over. And it's like, man, when the government gets in, I just feel like it's more of that. Not that they're trading exactly, but it's bringing those guys here to trade all the extra volume. Because like now Citadel's coming in, and they're the same thing. They're going to be a liquidity provider, a market maker. They're going to be the exact same thing. So the bad side of the government coming in is policy that can, introduce some fuckery, probably through stables, and also like these market makers. That's the downside. I don't think it's a huge downside if you're trying to make money, though.
Yeah, because the thing is, Web3 and crypto is some of the scammiest, scummiest shit. What's the negative side of having a dictator on the lead of crypto? We'll get there. We'll get to that. We'll get to that comment. Trust me.
I like it.
Crypto, the scammiest, scummiest shit happens here, right? Bringing in traditional financing into crypto, that is somehow going to make it somehow a little bit scummier and scammier. Like, could it get worse than the shit that we're used to? I agree with you. More people doing that kind of fuckery just manipulates the market a little bit here and there more than it does right now. But like, in the end, this space is nothing but scams and fuckery. So like, who cares? There's just more people coming to the scams and fuckery.
Dude, I don't disagree at all. Man, I like this guy.
Yeah, so who cares is what I'm saying.
That's why I mean, who cares? Because it brings the banks in. It brings the banks in, and it brings the big money. And like fucking Matt Hogan, chief investment officer at Bitwise, 2 weeks ago said, "Hey, I just got done presenting the case for Bitcoin to like 300 something money managers, like Charles Schwab and fucking Morgan Stanley, like these level money managers." That's the good side of it, right? That it brings in those guys who are now going to start allocating client portfolios to this shit. And they are. And he said 33% of the people there said they're doing it in the next 6 months. And like 50-something% of them are doing it within the next 12 months. It's like, man, like a tremendous fucking amount of money is about to come in this space because what the government now being pro-crypto. Crypto capital of the world, dude. That's not like we're big on like phrases and taglines and, marketing and shit here. It's like, it's not a marketing thing. It's like it's a pretty good marketing thing, but it's actually real. Like, it's actually fucking real. You got builders now coming here. Brian Armstrong said, hiring 1,000 people here in the States now. Like, people are kind of flocking here to start building shit. And that's where you see the real payoff is when people actually build the shit and new products. And what is that going to be? I don't know, because everybody's been like you guys and haven't been able to build for the past few years because they can't, because you weren't allowed. I was thinking about this earlier, dude. I'm like, okay, we dreamed up all this wild shit a few years ago when we got into NFTs. We just dreamed like there was no limit to what you could do, because if you own an NFT, then you could do this and you could do this and you could do this. And it's all like fantasy, right? But we dreamed it up. And it stopped when you're like, well, you can't, because then that's a security. You can't do a token because then this. And then you're like, and you can't do that either because that's then a security because it means that. And now it's like all those things. And I was sitting here. I talk to myself a lot. I was talking to myself, and I'm like, you got to go and write down a list of all those things that when you got excited about NFTs for the first time, that got you excited. What were those things? Because I bet you most of those things you can actually do now. And it's time to maybe get excited about that shit again.
Okay, so maybe. I think you're not completely wrong on that. I think a lot of the things we thought we could do, which off the top of my head, I couldn't even tell you, like metaverse is always the thing that comes to mind when I think of that. But I think what we realized is the fun in all of this is making money, period. Like the fun in all of it, the thing that keeps us here is the potential to make money.
Yeah.
The fun in it is your community. It's the people you're engaging with and you're hanging out with while you're trying to make money. But I think, and I could be wrong, back then when we were thinking of all the cool shit, it was also with the idea that like the money was always coming. Back then, it was so stupid to just think like this is a new thing. This is so new, and it's going to be like the internet or cell phones. It's not just going to like go away. Prices aren't going to go down. It's just always going to be doing this thing for us, yielding us money, airdrops to us. And so those things would be fun while you're making money. But then when we stopped making money, everyone's like, I don't really care about the fun. What's the next whitelist? What's the next shitcoin? And so I think the fun things were actually just us kidding ourselves a little bit. Like good intentions, but in the end, we're just trying to make money. And we're just farming the next thing that makes us money. And then if any of us hit generational wealth, then we can do things that are like actually fun. But I don't know.
Like, I love you guys. I do. And I have a blast with you, but there's nothing that's as fun as when like Trump launched. Do you know what I mean? Like that few hour window.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. That was amazing vibes. And like, we all like this space, the people tuning in, which I see a ton of ronky people out there. Welcome, ronktards, I call them. Yeah, the ronktards have shown up, man. I'll tell you what, these fucking rice farmers, man, they show the fuck up.
Is rice farmers racist? I don't know what it means.
Well, I always thought it was, but then I started seeing when I got into the Filipino Kong server, they call each other rice farmers. And then I was like, well, that's probably just because they're Kongs. And like Kongs are just super degen. And when I went to the Ronin server and I like spent time in there, I realized like, no, they make fun of themselves for being rice farmers.
Well, dude, there's plenty of people who call themselves certain names that then if somebody else calls them that,
No, I tweet about it now. I'm like, no, okay. Ronin came out with play to rice. It was literally this like earning period where like they were like, I don't think they were trying to mock their community, but I thought like, wow, they're mocking their community. I then realized like, no, it's pretty open. Everybody's pretty open about like, yeah, it's rice farmers. They're like rice. It's funny when they're talking like rice farmers cheating and you're like, man, there's a lot of racial undertones happening here in this Discord. But
yeah, dude, that word's getting more heat lately too. Like we talked about that when we were doing our afternoon show. I'm like, that's gonna be a problem. I bet one day that's gonna be a problem. People are gonna be like, hey, because I know people didn't know what it meant. I know that, and they didn't. But
there was a guy the other day that put out a long tweet. He's a dev. He came out as Indian. Nobody knew he was Indian, and he came out as Indian. And then he said the hate that he got from people, the racist comments, and he was talking about cheating. I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Very shitty and crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, welcome to the wrong targets.
Indians are the most picked on group in this space by a fucking. It's not even this space; it's everywhere. Like it is like the most. It's probably the most hated on race in the world. Like legit, it is.
Is it because we actually know? Like, okay, Jews get a bad name, right? Jews get a bad name because people think Jews own everything,
right?
And so they always associate with like you're all the ones making the money. Are people like that with Indians because they actually know they're the ones making money?
No,
they're just doing it to be racist as hell.
Yeah, people will. Yeah, it's like, yeah, people think like I think they're poor and that India's dirty and shit like that, and it's like really trying to like it's mean racist shit.
Yeah,
but
not cool.
But it's the fucking space. What's up, Confusion? Good to see you, brother.
Hello,
Confusion. I love this guy.
So yeah, those people that you were talking about, the institutional people that are going to be coming in and building and all that stuff, a percentage of them are going to come in to this side of things. Like a
Definitely.
percentage of them will, right?
Dude,
so
that's the idea with like most of the things like that we would probably bet on. Ordinals, it's like we know most people aren't coming in, but some of them are. Some of those millions and millions of people coming in, some of them, 10 of them, a few hundred of them are coming into ordinals, and a few hundred are coming into whatever's your favorite thing out there, guys. And some of them are coming to Ronin to go degen over there. Something's going to speak to everybody here. There's a lot of them coming.
It's like no different than somebody who likes sports. They get into, let's say, the NFL. Maybe they do it at a late age and they like it. Like they enjoy their team. Then they start enjoying watching other games. And then they start liking playing fantasy football. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, you can like crypto, but then when you get into crypto, you may start liking, like, you're not just a Bitcoin person. You bought some Ethereum, you have your own wallet, you got a hardware wallet, and you slowly get a little bit more into it. And then you're like, now I want to play fantasy football. Like, I really like this. I want to play more. And then those people are going to find their way over to NFTs, ordinals, Web3 gaming, etc. Yeah, Marcus Ronke is dead. But we knew that. It without a doubt is going down before it goes back up.
I gotta see how much Ron I have, because what are those, like 100 Ron floor?
Yeah.
Let's see. I have one Ron.
Dude, I will send you 100 Ron right now to buy Ronke.
Well, I can swap. I got some AXS.
No. I got you, dude.
Well, all right. I'm not gonna say no.
Okay. Are you Huda.Ron?
Yes. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Huda.Ron.
It's so funny, guys. The Huda.Ron, I got a connection to Abstract with that. Because I got Huda.Ron when Finn worked for Ronin. And I remember getting a DM from Finn. He's like, yo, I got your .ron domain or whatever it was. He's like, where do I send it? And I didn't remember even applying for it.
At the beginning, special people got one. You got one? Wow, that's cool as shit.
I got one. And then down the road with Abstract, I was trying to stream over here on Abstract, and I was trying to like reach out to people to get my shit approved. And I saw he was following me, and he's like the marketing director, some shit. And I messaged him like, where do I know him from? Why are we following each other? Whatever. And then I connect the dots. I'm like, oh, the Ronin thing. So he's over on Abstract now. Cool dude. And I like both.
You know what? I just want to throw out, because I think Ronin people don't know that you and I are brothers in real life. So Further obviously knows that, and our normal crowd. But Huda, who's like literally the most, not the most underrated. I mean it with respect. When it comes to content and knowledge of Web3, there is very few people in the same tier as you. Very few. It's a select handful of people, and follow him. Huda's older. Follow him and listen to his 5-minute updates in the morning on Chain Reactor. It's genuinely, it's good shit. And he's going to be a guy, I promise you, in the next handful of years, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I remember listening to him when he was like smaller. That's happening. That's without a doubt happening.
Thank you. And I wish I fucking did that 5-minute thing still, because now it's the hour show, right? But no, funny enough, dude.
I'm a liar now.
No, I'm thinking real hard, because now I do the afternoon AI show, and it's 30 minutes, but it's tight, dude. It's blitzing through shit. And I keep thinking I need to make Chain Reactor that, or go back to the 5-minute thing, make the 5-minute video, and then do a few hour stream in the evening.
The 5-minute thing is it's good. Honestly, it's good.
I would watch that if that were being made out there.
That's the thing that I would watch. Yeah.
I always think about that.
I haven't, because I still thought you were doing it.
But it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? But like, I always think about that. I'm like, would I use it, and then why? And if I would use it and there's a reason, then I'm like, it's the right idea. And even like my morning show, love it. It's not a thing. I'm not tuning into anybody's hour show. And I love that anybody does. But like the 5-minute thing was like, yeah, that was it. That was special.
All right, I sent you 100 Ron. Buy that Ronke. Let's see it. We got Ronktards in here. Let's
all right, let's see what we're gonna grab. This is fucking cool.
Oh, wait. Is the floor 100?
Yeah, I think it might be 109. Let me see if I'm on page 2 or page 1. I think the floor is at least 100 though, yeah.
Oh, you're scrolling so fast, man. How are you even looking at these?
It's not that fast, but I don't
Oh.
think. Might be a little lag. I wasn't looking. I was just trying to get to the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I thought you were looking at them.
Nope. Here we go. Okay, they're 94. Okay, cool shit. I thought they were over.
I like the dumpy looking fucker with the pipe. Coco bought my 1 of 1.
You had a 1-1?
Yeah, they made like a 1 of 1 for like Mio, me, Adzi, I think Edu, like a handful of people. But the dude was holding a hostage for like 1,600 RON or something like that.
So the best part of the Ronkies is their mouth.
Oh, I love the helmets, the Viking helmets. The best part is what?
I think the mouth and the eyes. And as much as I love this guy, he doesn't have the mouth I love or the eyes because you can't see him. But I love the Post-it notes, so it can't be him.
Okay,
it might be the Viking. Oh, dude, it has to be the Viking with the red hair.
He looks, yeah, dude. He's good.
This guy's great too. The fucking chick with the blue hair is wild.
I love the girls in this collection. It's like I don't like the girls in almost any collection, and for some reason they crack me the fuck up.
Dude, look at all the coins I have. I don't trade on here at all, and this is the shit that just gets airdropped.
Oh, I know, dude. Everything that gets airdropped, I don't care if it's a 1.2 RON, I swap it.
Logic, dude, let me buy so I can give back, put something into the market here. I wonder what yours looks like though, dude. Send a picture.
I'm telling you, that Viking one is pretty on point for you.
So the Viking with the red hair is kind of perfect, right? Kind of fucking perfect,
dude,
right?
Dude, he's kind of perfect.
Right,
I love that mouth, man.
Yeah. What's in his nose? Is that just an
bone? Is that
nose?
like a bone nose ring?
Do they have a nose trait?
I don't know.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know the traits on them. I just know they stole a lot of art from Genkai.
Motherfuckers.
Did you know the story of what happened when they minted?
No.
So I didn't realize that they were going to have so many Kong traits in the collection, like things that are inspired by. We kind of look at it as like a little brother collection. Not at the beginning, though. I'll be very clear. I was a Ronki holder. I owned the token. But when I started seeing the art, I'm like, it feels like a bit of a CK ripoff, and they have traits from it. And do you remember with like Kyung when he did Cubs and everything? And like, I was not cool with that kind of shit. You were the one that was like, no, it's flattery. You know, it's good. Like it's good. Yeah. And so I had learned a little bit. My first reaction was like, fuck you guys. So I told kind of jokingly, but kind of seriously, when I saw a kimono trait, like an Adidas kimono trait on one, and I'm like, nah, fuck it. It's like copying us too much. I don't like that. So I said, like, we're going to DMCA the collection on Sky Mavis if they don't take that shit out of there, jokingly. I was like, or they can give us 51% of the collection and 14 million Ronki, and we'll call it good. So I said that. Adzi posted on Twitter, and they respond to it, and they're playing with it. I was like, oh, these guys are on point. They kind of get what we're doing, you know. We gave them like a time frame. Their collection size was 6,969. We gave them a time frame to like respond with the ransom, or we were going to burn a Ronki. And they didn't respond, so we burned a Ronki. I sent one to the burn address, and they took the collection from 6,969 to 6,968. Some people thought it was hilarious. Some people who didn't understand like the memeability and the fucking around of it were like, why did that happen? Why did he do that?
Oh, damn. He is nice, by the way.
Which one?
This is the one in the chat. Logic said he had one I would like.
That's I like that one. Yeah, I like that one. But I'm with you. You should buy one. That's nice.
I grabbed the one. I grabbed it. This one officially now mine.
Beautiful.
We're gonna PFP him too.
So we burned one. We said we are going to burn another one. I think 2 other people burned after we burned, and the collection's like 6,966. And I just started to like embrace it more and be like, nah, like these guys are cool. Like it's a funny meme. The community's active around it. I think it's like I think it's a fun movement. The downside to Ronki, not the downside. Like part of me, even though we would never do this, was like, man, I wish we could open a channel in the CK Discord for them, because right now Ronki lives in the Ronin Discord in a channel, and their rules in that Discord, I haven't figured them out all the way. The mods in there, a lot of them are Kongs. Odin is one of them. Odin's like a Kong whale, 10 gens. I think he lets me get away with more than maybe some. I could be wrong on that. I'm like, if you use swear words, the auto moderator in Discord doesn't send your message. If you're in another channel and you can't mention Ronki, like if you're in the normal Ronin chat, like you can't even say the word Ronki, it gets erased. So my point is, if you're looking for like pure meme culture, you need a space. Do you know what I mean? I don't think a space within a space, especially one that's like a bit moderated. So yeah, I think it would be helpful for Ronki to have a Discord.
Sways, they don't have one at all.
They have a channel in the Ronin Discord.
Got it. Oh, dude, they gotta have a fucking.
I think you got to get your wings and fly. And like I said, I even brought it up on a team call the other day. Like, man, it'd be cool if we could like invite Ronkies in, but you know that gets tough. That's fucking around a little too much, I think.
Yeah. By the way, Logic saying the abstract chat seems laggy, like it doesn't update. Dude, there's been an issue like the past 24 hours. I noticed same thing. Like I told people this morning, I think I'm missing some comments too, and it's not updating. I don't know why. So yeah, you're right. All right, for now I made that the PFP on my Inside NFTs account, and it'll just stay there for now. I can't change mine yet because we're live. I might PFP it. I like it. I like it. If I get the Lil Pudgy, it's got to be that. That's got to be like the face of Huda. But God damn, I do like it. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Now I'm a fucking Ronki. And then I got to get some Ronki, some of the shitter, because I need to get
I don't
some
know what it's at
shitters
right now. But I could definitely see Ron. I'm okay. If I'm guessing, it's probably at 4.5 mil.
All right, let me peek. I think
maybe
it was
5.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, maybe it's still at 6. It was 6 earlier.
Okay, hang on. Did I close that shit? Let me see. Did I close that? Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay. Ronki is at 7.6 mil.
Okay.
Almost 8 mil, dude.
Okay, we're back up. We're back up, baby.
Almost 8 mil, dude. That's a good looking chart.
Yeah, I think Ronki is a good bet, man.
Dude, you honestly show that chart to anybody.
Yeah, I know. It is. We're probably underexposed to Ronki. Fuck it, I might buy some more right here.
Well, like that's a legit in this kind of fucking market. That's a really good looking chart. Wow.
When you've been trading Sol shitters with Sol at $250, you know, trading Ron shitters with Ron at like 90 cents, 88 cents feels like free. Feels free.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You know what? That's the best when it feels like you're not losing, even if you lose.
Yeah, it's like fucking. I don't want. It's not worthless. It's just it's low.
It's part of why Tezos worked so well for a while too. Because again, you can play and it's not like breaking the bank. And when you win, you're like, oh, it just means I can keep going. Because it's not so much that you're like moving it to your bank either. You know, it's just like I get to play.
I am by buying some Ronki right now. I'm hedging my bet. It's basically, do I think Ronin's going to go up 50% before Ronki does? No, I think Ronki will. So I feel like it's good to feel like it's like the conversation we had the other day with Node Monks. You're like, is Bitcoin going to go up 2x before Node Monks do? Probably not.
What's a good Ronki meme?
What's a good Ronki meme?
Like help me speak their language. I'm just going to tweet about them.
Just say like, just got my first Ronki. They still do like the send it to zero kind of vibes.
Damn, dude. I'll just send that.
Man, I must have bought Ronki pretty low because it costs a lot more to get a lot less.
Oh, but it costs more to get. Oh, yeah, dude. Again, it's 8 mil is not nothing, dude. It's Solana tokens are struggling to do that.
I need max. I don't want to get sandwiched. The sandwich bots on there, they're brutal.
These are so fucking funny.
Dude, I'm not even kidding. Great community. It took the most degenerate of the Ronin crowd, of the rice farmers, and it put them into one place.
Fuck, dude.
And it's awesome because they're just so involved in it. And like I was talking to Enzo and Adzi the other day, and I said, it's sometimes hard to get a Kong out of bed for a $20 gain. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, come on, man. It used to be, and I think I even said this in chat, like, people are looking for like 4-digit gains. They don't care. Like Kong's not rating for $20. Kong's not rating for $100. And you want some of that. You're like, no, fucking rate for anything with CK. Even if there isn't gains, just put out content. And I think what's happening with Ronki is it's like that first like real organic shit on Ronin when it comes to like a token, a meme coin. So I think we'll see if they can keep it up, but they're on the right track.
Dude, look at this man got in at a 10K market cap. Good God.
What's your bag, Jared? Like what you don't have to say, but is it like
you have
under 500 mil? Is it like over $1 million?
Have to say.
Madvoy, thank you. So I don't need to contact Max, set my slippage to 0.05, and I will not get sandwiched by his bot.
Fuckery on Ronin, huh?
Oh, everywhere, right?
Yeah, dude.
There's nowhere that there is not fuckery.
Maybe not on abstract, but there will be. There will be. I'm hearing good things about the Ronin abstract shitters too. I'm glad it's feeling a little more pure. Like the Solana shit was brutal. What a fucking nightmare that turned into. And it's not done, dude. I keep telling people, I'm like, dude, I don't think we've heard the last of the Libra shit. I don't think we're done. I think we're going to hear how deep that went still. Like deep meteor and Jupiter ties. I'm sure of it. So how is it not? Shady shit. Shady
all right.
shit.
I just bought some more Ronki.
Nice. Damn. How high did it get? What was its all-time high?
I think 8.9, somewhere in that range.
Wow.
We're I know behind the scenes, I know, I mean, I don't know, but I know. I kind of know and I don't know that like they know, like the people that need to know what this is. Do you know what I mean? If you're trying to be like edgier, bring in a different crowd, like you need a good meme, and like this is the right one. So this is the one. I don't feel like I have enough Ronki NFTs, and I don't feel like I have enough Ronki. I feel like Ronki definitely run. Okay, so J-Hose, which was G-Hose AI token.
Oh yeah.
I think hit 30 mil. That was like the first token. Further, shut the fuck up, bro. Ronki is not dead. I love. He's one of my favorite guys in Kongs.
Further on.
Yeah, dude, he's just one of my favorite guys in Kongs.
Dude, Further on won a great whitelist a couple of weeks back. I'm always happy when I see that dude.
Yeah, I like when he gets wins. So, yeah, J-Hose, I think ran to 30, 35, give or take. Holy shit, English is here.
Right.
Shut the fuck up, yep. English. Okay, that makes me happy. Good to see you, bro. CAG or Cat ran to, I think 10 mil, give or take. I think Ronki runs to 25 mil, and the thing is, if it runs to 25 mil, like it's gonna be the one that could run to 100 mil. It could. It takes an insane catalyst for that to happen, but like, come on, how many tokens on Sol, Base, ETH ran to 100 mil? Like, that's not even crazy. That's not even crazy for a token on a chain with liquidity to run to 100 mil. It is not happening next week. It's not happening in. It's not happening in March.
By the way, that Ronki, that was FDV. I'm checking what market cap is. FDV was that almost 8 mil.
I think they're the same.
Market cap is, six. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah, because on Tama everything gets, you're
a little off, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, it says market cap 6.96, FDV 7.75.
Yeah, good point, Sushinobi. The market caps were higher because Ron was higher too. So, I think 25 mil is, if there is a token on Ronin that's going to do it, which there will be at some point, it's definitely going to be Ronki first. I can't see another meme coming up behind it because like so much effort's been put into this. Those people are not all of a sudden going to be like, oh, fuck Ronki, let's go to the new thing, because Ronki's funny because it's retarded. Like Ronki is just stupid, and sometimes you just need stupid.
There you go. This is perfect.
Like Koku is not stupid. Cat is not stupid. CAG, kind of stupid, but it doesn't have the right people in it.
What was that one again?
So there's Cat, K-A-T. There's Koku. That's another cat, a blue cat. Koku did well, and I like Koku. I like the people that are like top holders in there. I like them. So I think Koku can do well. CAG, cute Asian girl, it's done well. But if one of the memes with the low liquidity on Ronin is going to win out, like for the people who are like heart and soul into the meme, it's definitely Ronki over CAG, like without a doubt. It has the right people. The retards are in Ronki, and that is what you need. If you want full send left curve, you have to have those people who are just like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You have to have that, and that's what Ronki is. It's exactly to what Bullish said. You feel dumber by the second. That's when you know you're in the right one.
Yep.
Everything about Ronki is stupid. The memes are hilariously dumb. The holders are incredibly like, they're funny. They're self-deprecating. They're awkward. Like they are. I've never been to the Philippines, and I know there's a ton of people in the Philippines in the Ronin network. Some people have told me 75%. Okay. So I've never been to the Philippines, but I've been to Southeast Asia. And I imagine cultures are very different, but like our humor is very different than their humor. Do you know what I mean? Like, just like somebody from the UK, their humor is going to be a little different than our humor. So the funny thing is, their humor, it's actually funny to me because it's a playful version of trying to be edgy, if that makes sense. So it's like, it works because it's like slightly fucking awkward. It's like slightly awkward, but I mean that in a loving way. Like, I look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so incredibly stupid. I love it. Like, I actually like this one. So
I dig it. What Discord, by the way? People are saying go to the
Ronin.
Discord.
I'll invite you in.
Go to the Ronin Discord?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These fuckers don't have a home. They're in the Ronin Discord. They've been given a channel, which was nice of Ronin to do. Yeah. But again, it's moderated in a way that like it's moderated, I'm assuming, the way Ronin wants it moderated. And to me, like, I think it holds back the potential of memes a little bit. And not just because of the moderators, because like they're pretty chill, but because like you can't swear in there. I feel like you gotta.
That's crazy.
You gotta be able to drop the F-bomb, you know?
Yeah.
So let me send you the invite.
I'm leaving a Discord. I almost left Penelope.
And the biggest KOL on Ronin is in Ronki, Coco. You know the Coco effect. Yeah, I should have led with that. Sorry, Coco is super bullish on Ronki.
Okay, all right, that's almost all you got to say.
It's dude. Why I wasted a whole lot of your time there.
Is the Koku coin his?
Coco is his. COCO is Coco. Koku, he's. I know he's a top holder, but it's not his. Here, I'm inviting you to Ronin.
What's this doing dashboard? I see you. I saw the tag and now I lost it. DM it to me. Yeah, send it into DM.
Who are you talking to me?
No. I lost the name. I think it was, hang on. Where am I looking? I lost it. Oh, it's over on Abstract. It's in Anon, so I can't tell who it is.
Okay, I see a comment in Discord where somebody said Henry loves Pinoys.
Yeah.
Is that saying like is Pinoys?
Oh, Brian.Ron is who made the Dune dashboard. Yeah, dude, DM it to me.
Brian.Ron. Bryan. That Brian?
Bryan. Yeah.
Is he? I don't see him chatting. Ask
Abstract.
him if he's okay. Ask him if he's the Brian that I know. Like, does the Axie parties in NYC?
Yeah, is that you? Because he can hear you. Brian, is that you? Axie party, Brian?
Oh yeah, why?
We'll see. It'll take a second to see. Yeah. Send me when you get a chance. Send me a link to Ronin Discord. I should be in there. I'm not, but I should.
You are in there because they've tagged you.
Oh.
In the Ronky chat.
Yeah. No, I see it now. Cool shit. Yeah, I'll change that PFP here. Boom. All right, I see you fuckers.
Oh, Jesus. You got like a million pings in there.
Dude, maniacs. All right, hang on. Can I change my PFP here? Dude, I'm like Discord retarded now, man.
Really?
Yeah, I can't change my PFP here?
Yeah, you can. If you got Nitro.
Edit profile.
Did you pay that bill, dog?
I hope so. I fucking hope so. Edit server. There we go.
All right, so lay of the land here. The guy in orange, Odin. Great fucking guy. Smart guy. Actually surprised he even has time to moderate.
Why?
I don't know. I always picture Odin as like somebody who's like farming and doing like just degenning. Think the guy owns like 10 gens? I can't even like that's the thing. I picture his wallet must just be like busting at the seams. But he has so much ETH in his wallet that he's just like it's just playtime. It's like me sending you 100 Ron. Like, oh no big deal.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I have no idea. He might be poor as fuck.
But those dudes are out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's Brian's. What is this? A Ronkyverse NFT data. There we go. Nice dashboard.
Man, it'd be cool if there was like a company out there that like a maybe Web 2, Web 3 company that had like really good data on their site and by chain. So you could go into a chain and then look at like the top NFT projects and top sales. Do you know what I mean?
It's almost like that needs to happen.
Somebody should make that.
It's a bummer we don't have this shit, to be honest.
I've seen stuff out there. None of it has Ronin on there, but I've seen stuff out there.
Why? Let me think why we don't have something like this.
I think you said I think at the time you had said that the devs were like culling their chain was like a little bit harder.
Oh, dude, yeah, we've got
Explorer or something.
Because Ronin's one of the first things we onboarded. It's like the old version of that with the old version of how we used to track shit. So it's a big old upgrade to get current Ronin. That's what. Yeah.
Got it.
But it would be nice to have. But we'll use a dashboard for now. There we go. Here, I'll save that. Because, dude, if I talk about when I talk about Ronkies on here, I got to pull up some numbers, so we'll use that. Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, Brian's a great guy. I'm almost positive that's the same Brian, and he's does content. He's just like I don't know, man, just nice. He's got a nice vibe to him.
I like it.
By the way, do you know? I didn't know this till like 3 hours ago. We're changing the clocks tonight.
Fuck, dude. I knew and then I forgot, and that's a bummer. I hate that. I hate this time change.
It's fucked up.
I don't like the one where you lose
one.
Yeah. You know what? They both throw me off. So I'm trying to think what I usually do to catch up on this one. I think I don't go to bed early.
You could.
Yeah. You know what it is?
Get used to it. 2 days and like it's
you pull an all-nighter the next night or something and then reset.
It's only an hour. It's only an hour. But it still sucks. It sucks losing.
But the older I get, the more I feel it too. It never used to matter, and now I do. Now I'm like, now I feel it a little bit. But whatever.
Yeah, I feel. Went through my basement today, and I cleaned my garage. I got rid of a lot of my survival stuff.
No, dude, why?
Because it bugs my wife that I have like a lot of it. And she's like I can tell it actually bugs her. You know, she's already like OCD with shit anyway.
Yeah.
And she's like, when you die, which I mean, I'm not planning on it. She's like, I have to deal with all this. I'm like, it's easy. Like, go on Facebook Marketplace, give it away. I don't care.
Dude,
put it by
when
the
you
road.
die, she's going to need that stuff. They're not going to survive with you gone.
Okay, so what I did is I put them in bins and I'm taking them to my store.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
And then there's like a couple lamps that like our dad gave me that they think are priceless. These porcelain lamps. I've seen stuff online that goes for like $400, but I bet these are like worth 70. I bet they're like they're old. They're old as shit. And I just said like I said, dude, if I bring these back to your house, they're gonna sit in your bedroom, and I'm gonna have to throw them out when you die.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna sit in my basement. They're either sitting in your bedroom or my basement. Can I just do whatever I want with them? And he's like, absolutely. So it could be $400 worth of shit. It's going in the dumpster.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Go into a fucking antique store? Because if I go into one and they offer me something, I'm probably going to be like, well, would another place give me like double?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. They're not Tiffany. Mike, if they were Tiffany lamps, there'd be no question I would actually walk into a store. But these are like, I think they're an Italian made lamp. And when I look them up online, they range, dude. Some are $70 and some are like $1,500. But these are, I can't do it. They might not even be like a real one. They may be like just, oh yeah, they were made in New York City by some dude. They're nothing.
So you're selling them or you're dumping them or you're just hiding
them? No, I'm
them?
dumping them.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, get
so
rid of shit.
I cleaned my basement. I said I'm not getting rid of any firearms. No,
Never.
Of course not. And then I swept my garage. Because, dude, after a whole fucking winter in this absolute shit weather, you have like piles of fucking dirt in your garage. Yeah, that's what I did today.
It doesn't sound fun, but
good. And I watched Daredevil last night.
Oh, dude, I might be doing that tonight. What do you think? The new one? The new one?
Yeah, so I was going to ask you, because was there one before? Because this is Daredevil.
Yeah, the old one's
or something.
Yeah, the old one's fucking amazing. I didn't get through all of it. There's 3 seasons. I watched it when it first came out, like the first season and maybe part of the second. And I don't know if I ever watched the third. But like, dude, they got the Punisher in that and Iron Fist, and like the old one was good. I think we're gonna try the new one tonight, me and Julie.
How old is the old one?
Like, dude, honestly. Like 10 years, which is crazy. It was a Netflix original show.
Okay.
Very R-rated.
Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that. So far, 2 episodes. There's only 2 out, and I did like it. I didn't realize you were way more into comics than I was. Obviously, like I wasn't into comics. I think I would read your comics, and I always loved like X-Men, but I wasn't into it the same way you are. But I've watched like all the movies. I like the storytelling of it. I had forgotten that Kingpin is part of that group.
Dude, yeah.
But I didn't remember that Punisher was. And the guy that plays Kingpin is, do you remember Men in Black?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the fly, the whatever he is, the bug that lands?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this is the same guy that plays Kingpin is him. Huh. And I'm pretty sure it's the exact same voice. But when you watch it, let me know if you're like, oh my gosh, this is the same guy. And that is the exact voice.
I would have never thought to even remember that voice of that.
When you hear it, you will. Yeah, when you hear it, you will. So I liked it. I guess I was kind of confused because I don't remember in the comics, because I'm not confusing him with Flash, but they have like not similar color suits, but they both have like they're red. Yeah. He's a blind dude, and his superpowers are he's got like ultra high senses.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he also like he can't fly, right? He doesn't have like that superhero kind of
I don't even think he has superpowers. I think he just has height and he's like the Batman of Marvel. I don't think he has superpowers at all. He just has got height. I mean, kind of, but
they're Marvel. Punisher's Marvel. Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. Which is
DC
cool.
is like Batman, Superman.
Yeah. Yep. Uncle Matt, goddamn right we're live. Good to see you, man.
Holy shit,
right?
Uncle Matt. Man, Uncle Matt, he's just one of those dudes. He's like still here and he's still grinding and he
It's a
still
war
shows up.
vet.
Yeah, Uncle Matt is. And I got his flag in my store. The fucking 8-foot by 4-foot CyberCon flag that Uncle Matt sent me, dude. It's hilarious. I should do a tweet about it.
That'd be cool. Yeah, Matt's awesome. He's fucking great. Yeah. Did you see the new what is it? Andor trailer?
No. Can you play it?
Dude, season 2's out in like a month. Looks amazing.
Amazing.
And I don't even love like Andor's good, but it just doesn't feel super Star Warsy to me. But the new one does. Yeah, let's watch it.
I liked Andor.
You did it?
Yeah.
It was like good, but you know what? Somebody made. I was trying to figure out why it doesn't feel like Star Wars, and part of it's because it's so serious. But like somebody nailed it. There's no aliens in it. Like there's no fucking aliens in Andor anywhere. So, all right, let me play this. You ready?
Yep.
All right, echo alert.
Emergency broadcast. If you can hear me.
We are not who we were when we started.
Imperial ships are already landing.
We need to speak out. We need to stand up.
Is there no one who can help us?
We need a pilot. A soldier.
Everything I did for the rebellion.
Revolutionary movements are spontaneously happening all over the galaxy. How those come together is the stuff of our story.
If season 1 laid the track, then season 2 is the juggernaut.
I wonder if this gives me a copyright thing where it actually takes my video. Whatever.
The Empire cannot win.
Well, they haven't won yet.
We're building a real army.
The rebellion's everywhere now.
Galaxy of opportunities.
The insurgents have weapons at this point.
We're counting on it.
These 12 episodes are going to take us over the next 4 years into Rogue One. The complexity of the show, the possibilities of the show. It has to be all in.
Nobody's allowed in here.
You're thinking like a thief.
I'm thinking like a soldier.
Think like a leader.
The size and scale of this production is unparalleled. The sets
alien.
and the
Fuck yeah, that feels
costumes
like
are
Star Wars.
breathtaking.
Everyone does the homework. Everyone takes the time, and you can tell.
Proceed.
This is it. This is what you live for.
It's human. It's incredibly truthful. And it just happens to be in a galaxy far, far away.
It's the urgency of the situation.
By the way, that's Lothal.
Oh, yeah.
It's the urgency of the situation. Not palpable.
Lock it down!
If we do not stand together, we will be crushed.
This is the end. Have no expectations.
It looks pretty good. That looks pretty good.
Hell yeah, that looks good.
That looks pretty good.
It doesn't take much. Oh, I got echo. Test.
Better. Here we go.
Yeah, there. It doesn't take much for me with Star Wars. Like I love the whole. Like I love everything that's happening behind the main dialogue as much as I like the actual story itself.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. 25th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith.
Phantom Menace?
No, Sith next month. Wow. Or maybe it's 20th. But either way, back in theaters. I'm definitely going.
Okay, so 99 is when Phantom Menace came out, right?
Yep. So 2005 makes sense for Sith.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. 20th anniversary, back in theaters. I'm definitely going to see it. Can't fucking wait. Can't wait.
I won't. But
You're not? No?
I don't go to the movie theater anymore.
But something like that would be cool because you're probably never going to do it again. You'll probably never see like a great Star Wars in the theaters again. And then getting that picture of like Sal and me in line, right? Like that Star Wars, that was cool. That got me like, okay.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was cool. I found it in the chat, dude.
There's like certain memories, like I don't remember everything that's happened in my life. You know what I mean? There's like, I remember certain memories from certain times of my life, and that's a vivid memory of mine.
Yeah.
Fun shit, man.
Dude, it was pretty fucking great. You guys are blowing that tweet up, maniacs. Look at him. Look at that guy.
That's yeah, it works, man.
He's fucking perfect. He's perfect. I'm gonna boogie, man.
Yeah, dude, that was fun to do.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to get Joe on here. We get like I want to schedule an afternoon show. Like maybe this coming week would be fucking cool. Like just for the hell of it, catch
do
up.
it up. Do some more Ronin catch up.
Yeah.
Some Web3 catch up.
Yeah, I dig it.
All right, love you, dude. That was fun.
I love you, man. Have a great night, guys. Thanks for hanging.
See you.
Peace.